it's Sandy with Little House on Metairie. Welcome to my home. If you are new here, I just wanted to say hi and welcome you. And if you are coming back to visit my channel, again, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. In today's video, we are here back in the main bedroom and we are going to finish removing all the Easter things and just prepping it for spring. Before we get started decorating, I just wanted to mention, if you are coming over from Debbie's channel, from Your Home, Your Happy Place, thank you so much. Debbie was so generous and kind when I was growing my channel. In the beginning, she reached out to me and asked if we could do a collab together. She wanted to pay the favor forward because Liz from Traditions by the Season, who is also an amazing YouTuber, reached out to her and did a collab with her, as well as some other people. But she really gave me a lot of confidence and encouragement to move forward because I looked up to both of them so much as YouTubers and they inspire me so much for my own home. So over the last few months, Debbie and I are just growing a YouTube friendship, and I just so treasure that so much. She has the most beautiful home that her and her husband built. It's their forever home in the most picture perfect setting. If you have not heard of Debbie, I highly encourage you to go visit her. Her channel is Your Home, Your Happy Place, and Liz's channel is Traditions by the Season. Go and check both of those ladies out. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. So without further ado, I'm ready to transition this room into spring. I want to take you guys along with me, so let's get to decorating. So if you watch my first transition from Easter to spring video, I did our living room and I did not want to go spend any money. I just wanted to keep it really simple, and I just wanted to show you guys that you don't have to go and spend a lot of money. You can shop your home or repurpose things or reuse things to prepare your home for each holiday. So that's what I wanted to do again. I want to continue that theme of not having to go buy anything new. So I just pulled a few things that I have around my home. I'm ready to take away all the Easter things, just do a quick spring clean, and then transition this room mainly for spring. So when you walk into my bedroom, I have this peg rack that actually was from Amazon. It's one of my favorites, so I'll link it in the description box below, but I love to decorate it for each season. So I have a few things out that I used for Easter, and I'm gonna remove those, and I'm gonna pretty much keep everything the same up for spring. And then this is one of my favorite pieces. It was actually an old frame that we found at our home when we bought it. So one day I would love to give you a backstory of how we found this home and tell its story, because it's a truly amazing story how it all worked out, and I can't wait to share that with you guys one day. But in the meantime, we're going to take this down. I have another picture that I want to add up here instead. So I had this picture above a desk in the room, and I want to just go ahead and add it back right here. Now that I've added the picture, it has this cute brown sun hat. So I want to use this brown one right here. To make space, I'm just going to move the two scarves together and move the basket with the tulips down to add the hat. I'm probably just going to move this one. Let me show you. I'm just going to scoot this one over right here. So up here at the top of the armoire, I'm just going to take down the bucket with the flowers and use that somewhere else, as well as the clock. In its place, I want to put this white basket at the top. I had used this last year and I want to go ahead and use it again, because again, I want to shop my home and use what I have. This on top, and then just fill it with some florals. So I had this arrangement out for Easter, but I'm going to go ahead and reuse these stems right here inside the basket. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take these out and we'll move them to the basket. So I took the two stems out, and I'm going to just go ahead and just kind of drape them on the side of the basket. And that's it. I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to go ahead and retire the eggs and take off the table runner that I had used here. And I may keep this little bunny out. I think he's cute, and I think he'll still go for spring. So I'm not sure where I'm going to put him yet, but I'm going to consider keeping him out for spring. right, now that that's clean, we're going to just decorate the top of it now. So I always keep these here in the corner, so I'm going to go ahead and keep them again. They're great for storage. And then next I want to add this cute hydrangea bucket. I bought this from At Home. It's one of my favorite places to shop, and I absolutely love it. I love it that it's in this little tin bucket, and it's got this little sweet little plaque sweet garden on it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. I was thinking of putting a tray, but I did that last year, so I don't think I'm going to put anything. Like I said, we're just going to keep it pretty simple this year. I'm just going to put it like that. And then I'm going to take the clock and just kind of place it next to it like that. Since I don't have enough decor, I'm decided to go ahead and add these cute bunnies to each side of it, just because I want to fill it up with, again, and not having to go buy anything. And it's just a little bare for me, so I'm going to add these cute bunnies here, and we're going to keep it just like that. So now I'm ready to decorate this desk. This desk was actually my grandparents' desk, and I treasure it so much. So I am going to go ahead and take all of this off. I might reuse it or reuse it someplace else, but for now, we can give everything a good wipe down. Now that everything's wiped down, I'm ready to decorate the top of this. So these were actually 75% off of At Home. It was after a Thanksgiving sale, but I thought they would go really pretty here. So I'm just gonna, I have these two small shelves. I'm just gonna place one on each shelf. So the next thing I wanna add is this really cute tin. It has Home Sweet Home. I bought this from Hobby Lobby. It was a couple of years ago. I love the little wooden handle it has. And I like to put floral arrangements inside of it. So I'm just gonna add that in the center. And then I'm just gonna take this stem that also came from Hobby Lobby. I just like the simple white flowers on the tips and the green color it has. So I'm gonna add that to the center. And then I have these two little picks that I usually tuck inside of it just to bring in a little bit more white. And then I can keep it like this, but I want to move this over a little bit. I want to add this back. I made this last year, I think for my spring decor. And I just simply made it by rolling up some scrap paper that a friend of mine gave me and tying it into a little bow with just some jute rope. I'm just going to lay it on the side like this. So I have this cute side table that I also repurposed. It was my grandparents. It was like a kind of like a brownish orange color, and I did the oven cleaner method. I mention that all the time. I love that method to age a piece, and I absolutely love how this turned out. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the bunny, of course, and the eggs. I'm just gonna wipe everything down and decorate it back up for spring. So I kind of wanted to back it up and show you guys this. If this is your first time visiting my channel, this lamp actually was picked up at a garage sale, and I just tucked a basket in it last spring, and I decided to keep it all year long, again, to decorate it. So I just tucked some moss. I'm just going to stick the moss back up. And I'm just going to tuck the moss back up so that you can see it. I was thinking maybe of adding some greenery in there, so we'll see how that looks, and if not, I'm fine with just the moss. I'm kind of liking that, so I think I'm going to keep it. And then just kind of take the moss and kind of hide the stems. on it. Down the center. Yeah, I like that, it's pretty. Then I'm gonna add back this beautiful bird book that I thrifted at the old antique schoolhouse. I'll pop the video right here of that shopping trip, and I just wanna place it back right here. And then I had this little tin. It actually had some bunny ears. It was from Hobby Lobby. So don't forget when you're shopping to just, if you can tweak something and reuse it over and over, that is one of my tips that I like to do. Like I said, it just had some styrofoam with some bunny ears, and I think maybe even like a little ball sphere. And I just took it out and I just get to reuse it. I can use this well into the summertime. So that's another tip and trick. So now I'm just going to tuck the same stems that I had in there earlier back inside. And then I have this cute little duck that I'm going to go ahead and tuck on the side right there. So I'm thinking of putting back this bird now that I have this on this side. I think I'm going to just tuck it back right there. I think what I'm going to do is switch these two. I'm going to put this bird here on the bird book and then put the little duck inside of there. That makes more sense. So this is our fireplace mantle in the bedroom, and I like to decorate it. I am thinking of just tweaking a few things. It still goes really well for spring. I'm going to go ahead and keep the garlands out. I have this cute basket with the bunny ears. I can most certainly hide it and just keep the basket like this, which I may do this somewhere else, and put some like a watering can or something else here. So I'm just going to try a few things and see what we like. So I could keep that just like that and just hide the bunny ears. So I have this cute watering can that I think I want to add here just to pull in some of the tin. So I'm going to put this here. And then I just have two more of these little stems that I'm just going to tuck inside of it. Just keeping it simple. Again, using what I have. And then I have this lavender lantern. Oops, I dropped a bird. So this beautiful picture came from Michael's, and then I bought these two candle holders from a friend of mine's boutique that's called the Roundabout Resale, and I just took these white candles in them. I will also link these candles. They're some of my favorite LED candles, but I think I'm just going to remove the lavender one, and I'm going to go get that white one and try it here instead. And we're going to put the little bird back, but I'm going to wipe this down first. So I just wanted to stop real quick and just say, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, come join our Little House on Metairie family by hitting that subscribe button. If you love to transition your home from season to season through decorating, DIYs, aromatherapy, and lots of fun projects along the way. It really mean a lot to me if you would hit that subscribe button and join our Little House on Metairie family. So let's get back to decorating. I have this little white lantern. I'm going to go ahead and just add it here. And then I think I'm going to put the bird on this side. So let me try this. I'm going to go ahead and move this here to the center like that. And then put this and this here. And see if I like it better. I think I'm liking that a lot better. What do you guys think? I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm doing things a little bit different. My family is gone right now. My home is quiet. So I was going to try to do a one-on-one instead of having to do a voiceover, but I do apologize with the cloudy day. So I was waiting for a beautiful sunny day, but this week that's not going to happen, and we're going to be heading out for a competition. I wanted to get this video out this week, so I apologize again for the grainy video that does not have good lighting. But now we're going to decorate this beautiful piece that was also my grandparents. So I have two sets of grandparents that passed away, and this washstand is the same one that had the antique desk. So, and my other set of grandparents had the table. So I just wanted to clarify that. I'm going to wipe this down, and we're just going to tweak a few things here to prepare it for spring. I'm going to take away the beautiful cross, and I'm thinking of moving this too. I normally just keep these here. So I'm not quite sure. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer so that you can see better. I want to try this in the center and see how this would look. I'll put that in the middle. Just want to try and see. I may hate it, guys. So let me just see how it's going to look. That's how my brain works. And then I don't have the glass in there, so I can tuck this on each side. Because I like to take the glass out of the lanterns because it's just too hard to wipe down. Let's see. So I'm liking it so far, and I just think adding an LED candle inside of it will just make the room glow in the evenings, just to help unwind and relax after a long day. So although I love the bottom picture with the lavender stem, not quite matching anymore, I'm gonna take this out and try something down here instead. And then I'm gonna try this down here since it'll hide the bunny ears, and just stick that in the center instead. And I think that's really cute. I'm gonna go ahead and put these two candles on so that you can see how it'll all look together. And then this evening, I could come and light the candles, and I just think it'll all be pretty lit up at night with the fireplace going, because it's still kind of chilly here. So we'll take advantage of the cooler evenings still that we have. So in front of the bed, I have this basket and this bench. So I'm gonna definitely remove the bunny pillow. I have this blanket that I'm going to add back. And just tuck this little pillow back in. And then on the bench, I have this cute basket with some magazines. I have this little floral arrangement that I also bought for 90% off, and just stuck some little flower arrangements inside. So I'll tuck that in here. This beautiful pillow that came from Hobby Lobby, and it's just a lumbar pillow, and I also have this one, so I'm just going to put those like that. So to tie in the bunnies that I left out, I did want to add this cutie back. He's too cute to pack away right now. He was also bought from the old antique schoolhouse, and I'm just going to tuck him. I think it's a him, I guess, right there. So if you watch my Easter decorate with me, on this end table, I had this cute bird that I bought from Walmart and this picture and book, and I knew it would transition into spring. And then I'm gonna leave up these two wall plaques that I got from a local Goodwill for spring. So on this side table, I'm gonna keep this box right here. This is where I keep all of our remotes and just all my things that I wanna tuck away. That I don't want seen. And then I have a diffuser, and I'm gonna go ahead and keep the wreath here for spring as well. I'm gonna keep the other wreath on the other side. It'll tie both of those areas in together. And since the sun is setting, we're gonna go ahead and put a diffuser blend, and I'm gonna put the recipe in the description box below, but I'm putting one of my favorite sleep blends that I diffuse at nighttime. So If you've never used a diffuser before, an aromatherapy diffuser, especially for sleep, I highly, highly recommend it. It just helps your body calm down and your nervous system calm down at night. So I'm just going to fill it up with water or to the fill line. And then I talk about this often, but I make a stock blend, which is a blend where I put all the drops into one bottle, and then I can use that each time that I need to refill my nighttime sleep blend, and I just label it on top. But I'll do another video where I'll walk you step by step on how to make some aromatherapy blends for your home another day. But for now, I'm going to put 6 drops inside the diffuser for tonight. Now I'm ready to decorate the bed. I'm going to go ahead and leave the garland out, and because it matches the one that I put up on the peg rack. And the wreath also came from Hobby Lobby. I have one similar right here, and I'm going to hang later in the room to tie it all together. And then I have my sign that says, "In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus." I need that for my faith, just to remind myself. And I have these 10 candle holders that I think I'll put on each side of the dresser, but we'll do that last. Excuse, I put my cleaning rag and I made a big wet spot. Just try to overlook that, please. Just going to put these pillows. Actually, I bought these from At Home, and I love this side of them for summer, but I'm going to turn them around and use this side for spring. So I know this is kind of boring. There's not a lot of color, and believe you me, I love color. I have a lot of color throughout my home, so in this room, I don't mind it being muted. So I'm gonna keep it neutral. This is all I have right now, color-wise. So I'm just gonna add these pretty pillows. These came from Hobby Lobby, and I love the little embellishments that it has, and I think it'll be really pretty just tucked here. I think this looks good. It's a little boring and bland, but I don't have any pops of color that could go with this room right now. And again, I'm shopping my home, not spending any money. That was my challenge for this spring. So this is how we're going to use it this year. Remember how I said I wanted to use this wreath in another place in the room? I'm gonna put it up here at the top portion of the lattice. I'm going to hang it with some ribbon that I have. This was from Hobby Lobby, and it's just like this light ribbon right here. Hopefully you can see it, because again, it's so dark, but I'm just going to hang it to the center up there. I'm gonna string this through and just attach it somehow to the back part of it. So that was a little tricky to get it looped through the lattice work, but I think that turned out really pretty, and it's going to tie everything together. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is hang up these 10 candle holders. I'm thinking of putting them on each side like this. So I think that'll be really pretty. It'll coordinate well with the rest of the 10 in the room, and it's something I can leave up through the summer. We're all done, and we're going to take a tour around the room. As the sun sets and we take one more look around the room, I sure hope that you enjoyed these videos. I love doing this with you all so much, and I'm truly grateful from the bottom of my heart for all of you who have liked, subscribed, and that return to my channel and see Little House on Metairie change throughout the different seasons. And in return, my hope is that you get lots of ideas and inspiration for your own homes to embrace the seasons ahead. If you haven't already done so, give this channel a big like if you enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe. It's free, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. We will be transitioning our kitchen and our front porch from Easter to spring. We'll be doing some outside projects as well as continuing to prepare this home for the upcoming spring season. So again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and until next time, friends, bye for now.